was sent to me by email, and this person is Jay. I will just say the name is Jay. That's all I'm going to say. And their question was really good. They had been watching one of my YouTube clips about my near-death experiences, and their question was, they had said, let's have a little look. They said, I'm curious about the near-death experience, and my question to you is regarding that your memory was erased and you could not remember all that you learned. That's correct, I couldn't, and only as the years have gone on, I mean, this was 27 years ago when I had my first near-death experience. Then in total I've had 3. Okay, so they're confused. Why is it? And I said, yeah. And so I'm about to answer it. So let me see. And it said, isn't it strange that this seems we are born here with no memory and pure real goals or purpose? If this is a school, why can we not remember? What are your thoughts on this? Right, my thoughts on this. Okay, so this has been coming up quite a lot. My God, there's so much here. So look, let's imagine if I knew I was going to end up with an individual person in my life, say for instance somebody, I was in a relationship, especially if I knew that relationship was a toxic relationship with that individual person, why would I want to come back again? If I knew that, why would I want to enter into that relationship again? And the idea is that coming back into this reality of what we call Earth, and at this particular time on the planet Earth, by coming back at this particular time, or if you think going back a few years, because I'm 54 now, but of course when I met them I was in my 20s, but anyway, so if I knew at that time I was going to come back to meet the same person, I would not want to enter into a relationship. Being in this world with them at this particular time gave me the opportunity to learn some more lessons. Now, speaking to my numerologist, okay, who we will get on at some point, my numerologist said he's a number 8, and there's something about finances with him and money with him and everything. And in my numbers, and it's like soul coding that you have on your arm, this is what they keep showing me, my team, my spiritual team. It's like a soul coding that you have, like a barcode, like when you go into a supermarket or a shop, you scan it and it says it's a tin of baked beans, or it's a loaf of bread, or it's eggs, or whatever it is. Your soul coding is like the numerology on your arm. So it's all to do with the numbers that's in your date of birth, and it's all to do with your name and your initials. Now, she's better at this than me to explain it, but when we discuss things, they come through, I channel information, and we've been working on this. Now, in my numbers, I have a number 8, and in my line going back, there's something about fear, not now, but going back before, in this lifetime, my younger self was always fearful of losing money or fearful of having no money. I came from quite a, let me have a little look. There's moments in my life where it's quite poor, and money was a big thing. And so it was always about lack of. Now, I met a number 8 to work on this. So your barcode, your soul barcode on your arm, if there's something going on in your life, it sort of wiggles about a bit, and it attracts in and it brings individuals for you to grow from it. Now, using past life, as I am a past life practitioner, using that experience going back in my lifetimes, I knew that I had met him. Now, this is the work I've done on myself, and this is what I do with my clients. I had met him before, but he was in a similar role in that lifetime as in controlling me with money, and in this lifetime he did the same thing. Now, in this lifetime I was given a couple of extra numbers so that I could be financially independent, which I couldn't have been in a previous lifetime. So it gave me the opportunity to learn. But I needed to get into a relationship with him in this lifetime, because it's like a soulmate match, they just said, so that I could learn my lessons from who I am, where I've been born, or how and when I've been born into this lifetime to do the work. So you like have a soul coding. So the idea is that in a way, yes, you're not going to remember everything from a past life if you don't do the work on it, and someone takes you back in a past life practitioner sort of in a session. But the idea is that you don't always remember everything, because you may not want to do it again, because you like the emotions that you've embodied as the human being. That's why the soul has to come into the human being vessel, so we experience everything. So when you're going for it, like, hell no, why would you want to experience it again? And don't forget your subconscious mind that retains all the information in the sense of your lifetime. So your subconscious mind, if your hand gets burnt the first time in a physical fire, your subconscious mind, it stores it in its filing cabinet and says you would not want to put your hand into the fire again because you'll get burnt. So imagine your subconscious mind, your filing cabinet in every lifetime that you live. So by erasing it, or storing it somewhere else in a dark corner all the way back, and then as past life practitioner, when we work on the Akashic records, I bring it forward and we have a look at it, and we undelve it. That doesn't make sense. We unfold it. So that's the reason why you do not remember every time when you keep coming back, because as the human being, as the soul coming into the human being, you will want to experience it again. You say, hell no, why do I want to do that? So that's why you do not remember it from each lifetime until you might go back in a past life practitioner session with myself or somebody else, that you uncover it, that you look at it as why you was in that relationship with that individual. And so putting all this information together, now as I'm giving this information, they are talking to me at the same time, so I hope this makes sense. But it's all about being in this present lifetime that you're living, that you look at the emotions or how you're feeling about a situation, and then we trace it back on a timeline to see where it's come from, what's happening, whether it's in this lifetime or a previous lifetime. I hope that answers the question, Jay, if you are listening, and if not, I shall write you an email right now. But if you head on over to the Odyssey platform website, you'll see there's more information. There's more soul transformational coaches just like myself that can help you on this process, that will help you on the journey to help you to understand yourself much better. And if you've got any questions, just let me know.